Hello everyone. This is part 3 of the series about using the Rei Lense tool for property analysis. Today we'll be using the Rei Lense tool to find data about properties in Logan, Ohio. Using Redfin to search for the properties, let's search for a property in Logan, Ohio. Set the custom parameters we want. Let's choose 2 or more bedrooms, 1.5 and above bathrooms, then set to no HOA. We got around 27 home listings, which is a decent amount. Let's proceed. Showcased on the map are the prices of the available listings right away. Let's take a closer look on these listings. Once we do find a proper property, click on it. If you scroll down the listing page, you would see the Rei Lense tool at work. This section already shows the summarized data for this listing. If you click here, it will direct you to our Rei Lense website, automatically analyzing the current listing. But before we do that, let's scroll down to see more details on the Redfin listing page, just to get more information about the property. Below we can see other properties available, but we are able to see a comparison better in the Rei Lense website later. Market competition is at 50, meaning there are properties nearby that may be around the same price as this current one, which we will try to also check later in the Rei Lense website. Below we can see other properties available, but we are able to see a comparison better in the Rei Lense website later. Once you click here, it will direct you to the Rei Lense website. I'll guide you through the data to further explain their significance. Above the address, you'll find options to compare different strategies. Since the Airbnb option yields the highest returns, we'll focus on this strategy. Here we can observe key details about cash-on-cash return, cap rate, rent rate, and cash flow. Further down, you'll find sections covering financing, cash to invest, and cash flow. This information can be broadly categorized into expected payments and projected returns. You can freely customize the data by adjusting the sliders and clicking on the Recalculate button to apply the data you just changed. This automatically calculates the other variables related to the factor you just adjusted, and it also automatically updates the tables below. You can undo all the changes you have done by simply clicking on the Reset button below. The first chart illustrates the investment value over time, showing how the property's value increases year after year. The legends indicate the total property value, accumulated cash flow, and equity growth. The next chart depicts the annual return of the property. We can observe that the return rate is high during the first 5 years, then gradually decreases. This decline occurs as the property builds up equity over time, resulting in lower returns. The next chart displays the seasonal variation in your revenue and cash flow, helping you anticipate fluctuations and strategically plan for the year. Recognizing these patterns can significantly impact your profitability and guide your investment choices. This chart is especially important for Airbnb strategies, indicating strong revenue forecasts for midsummer to autumn, July to October, and fluctuations during the summer months, March to June. The blue legend represents cash flow, excluding expenses. The chart on the right shows how varying down payment amounts influence cash-on-cash returns. The next chart displays the seasonal variation in your revenue and cash flow, helping you anticipate fluctuations and strategically plan for the year. Recognizing these patterns can significantly impact your profitability and guide your investment choices. This chart is especially important for Airbnb strategies, indicating strong revenue forecasts for summer to autumn. The chart on the right shows how varying down payment amounts influence cash-on-cash returns. The final chart demonstrates the relationship between cash-on-cash returns and the purchase price. Reducing the purchase price leads to higher cash-on-cash returns. For example, negotiating the purchase price down to $150,000 can boost our returns to 5%. If we scroll down a little bit more, we are able to see and compare the details of our selected listing compared to the nearby listings. The chart contains the rent cost, amount of bedrooms, bathrooms, the metric size of the property, and the distance towards the current listing. You are also able to do this for all the other strategies. If you find this useful, stay tuned for more videos in this series, where I'll continue to explore different markets and property types. Visit Rei Lense today and unlock the potential of tomorrow's real estate market.